Good morning, sir. Good morning to all of you. This is Ranjan Kumar Behera, IBM second semester, bearing roll number 38. Today, my presentation topic is the concept and principles of counseling. That what is the concept and what are the principles of counseling are in our educational system. I am going to present now. Then here my PPT. Listen, after this presentation we will able to know that what is the meaning and definition of counseling, skills and techniques of counseling, characteristics of counseling, and basic principles of counseling, then goals of counseling. Then I am going to the next PPT that here we can know that what is the meaning of counseling. You will already know that what is the meaning of counseling. That counseling is not a process. Counseling is not a process of giving advice. Guidance in guidance we are giving advice, but in counseling it is not a process of giving advice, but it is a process of helping your patient. मीन्स एक पेशेंट को हेल्प करना, हेल्पिंग योर पेशेंट इन एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट इज ए स्टूडेंट in all the educational system on the educational institution it is preferred to a student, that student needs counseling from the teacher who is genuinely need. Just those students are who are small difficulties and problems in their education, then they need proper counseling from a counselor. Then counseling aims to help and an individual to help himself to overcome his problems. काउंसलिंग का मेन गोल होता है ये कि इंडिविजुअल को हेल्प करना टू ओवरकम हिज प्रॉब्लम्स को ओवरकम करना, प्रॉब्लम्स का सॉल्व निकालना जो होता है, इसी को एम काउंसलिंग का एम है. काउंसलिंग इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम कैजुअल कन्वर्सेशन एज इट बिल्ड्स ए प्रोफेशनल रिलेशनशिप. Counseling, we are always using that casual conversation between friends, family members, teacher, student, and neighbors. But in counseling, it is not a casual conversation, but it builds a professional relationship with the patients with the counselor. Then counseling is totally focused, specific, and purposeful. According to guidance also, then guidance also there is also rules, regulations, but counseling is totally focused, specific, and purposeful. काउंसलिंग का ये मीनिंग होता है कि ये टोटली एक कॉन्सेप्ट फोकस्ड करना है और इट इज स्पेसिफिक इन नेचर. इसका जो भी आउटकम्स होता है, जो भी गोल्स होता है, ये सब स्पेसिफिक होता है. और काउंसलिंग इज पर्पजफुल, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना इसका प्रपोज है. लास्ट द फाइनल एम इज टू प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग. देन काउंसलिंग इज ए लॉन्ग टर्म प्रोसेस एंड consist of professional communication. Counseling is a long term process. It may be 1 week, 2 days, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year as is. Then what are the skills and techniques of counseling? We are going to know that what are the skills and techniques of counseling. Then there are various skills and techniques in counseling. That is, first one is the listening skill. We should always listen carefully and question the not patient too frequently. Allow him to ventilate through your listening. इसमें क्या होता है कि जो लिसनिंग स्किल डेवलप होता है, लिसनिंग स्किल रिक्वायर होता है कि हम जो क्वेश्चन करते हैं, जब क्वेश्चन करते हैं हम पेशेंट को थोड़ा टाइम देना चाहिए कि हमारे बात को पूरी तरह से सुन सके और समझ सके. देन अटेंडिंग स्किल. Our proper attention should be given to the patient to show and concern verbal and non-verbal communication. It says about the proper attention should be given to the patient. Then the counselor have to give attention, proper attention, his best level of attention to the patient to show the concern of verbal and non-verbal communication. जो verbal and communication happening in the काउंसलिंग प्रोसेस, इसको काउंसलर को प्रॉपर अटेंशन के साथ पेशेंट को हैंडल करना चाहिए. देन फीडबैक इज नीडेड, एक्सप्रेसिंग द मीनिंग ऑफ पेशेंट फीलिंग एंड समराइजिंग हिज प्रॉब्लम्स. फीडबैक मतलब आफ्टर काउंसलिंग व्हाट आर द फीडबैक्स, व्हाट आर द डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म्स that is considered. Then probing means focusing on depth of particular aspect of the situation. Focusing on depth of particular aspect of situation. एक पर्टिकुलर कॉन्सेप्ट को बहुत डीपली देखना है. तो कॉन्फ्रंटिंग टू हेल्प द पेशेंट टू रियलाइज हिज प्रॉब्लम्स और हेल्प हिम टू बिकम आवर. Then it is confronting means to help the patient carefully and how he or she will overcome his problems by own self. Then we are going to confronting मतलब to help the patient to realize his problems or help him to become aware of the what he is suffering from by making proper statements. Then interpreting, presenting the alternative ways or angles to look at his situation. Interpreting मतलब जो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने के लिए जो भी तरीका अपनाना चाहिए उसको वो याद दिलाना है. Then we are going to discuss about characteristics of teaching. What are the characteristics of teaching? Characteristics of counseling. What are the characteristics of counseling? It is a private interview between counselor and counselee. We already know that there are two persons who is making counseling process. One is counseling and another is counselor. Then characteristics of counseling says it is a private intervention between counselor and counselee. It is a relationship with mutual respect and confidence. जो काउंसलिंग होता है इसमें फ्रेंडली बिहेवियर करा जाता है, जो रेस्पेक्ट भी दिया जाता है. काउंसलर को देता है, काउंसलर काउंसली को देता है. देन इट इज कॉन्फिडेंस. देन इट इज डेमोक्रेटिक मतलब इट गिव्स इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटी टू ऑल. देन इट इन्वॉल्व्स टू ऑल. इट इज प्रॉब्लम ओरिएंटेड. काउंसलिंग इज प्रॉब्लम ऑलवेज in a counseling process. A problem is taken, then how to overcome that problem, this is counseling. Then it helps to counsel to acquire independence and develop a sense of responsibility. It is structured around the belt needs of the counseling. काउंसलिंग जो नीड के हिसाब से काउंसलिंग करा जाता है. द मेन एम्फेसिस ऑफ काउंसलिंग इज ऑन द काउंसलिंग सेल्फ डायरेक्शन एंड सेट acceptance. Then it concerns itself with attitudes as well as action. Then it concentrates on the normal individual and considers breadth rather than depth. काउंसलिंग क्या करता है, जो प्रॉब्लम्स का होता है कि जो प्रॉब्लम का साइज ये कंसिडर करता है, नॉट की डेप्थ के जाके प्रॉब्लम को और बढ़ाना नहीं चाहिए, उसे जड़ से मिटाना चाहिए. It should be neither client centered nor technique centered and not counselor centered. Then we are going to discuss about the principles of counseling. It is the main concept of my presentation, that what are the principles of counseling. Principles of acceptance: accept the patient with his physical, psychological, social, economic and cultural conditions. प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ एक्सेप्टेंस मतलब काउंसलिंग जो भी काउंसलिंग हैज फ्रॉम डिफरेंट बैकग्राउंड, दैट इज डिफरेंट कल्चर, डिफरेंट स्टैंडर्ड, डिफरेंट क्वालिफिकेशन. वी हैव टू एक्सेप्ट द पेशेंट as he is or as she is. Accept the patient with his physical, psychological, social, economical and cultural conditions. Then principle of communication. Communication should be verbal as well as non-verbal and should be skillful. जो कम्युनिकेशन होता है उसमें वर्बल कम्युनिकेशन भी होता है, नॉन वर्बल कम्युनिकेशन होता है, जैसे भी गेस्चर्स, पोस्चर्स. देन इट विल बी स्किलफुल. ऑलवेज द कम्युनिकेशन इज here the counselor is a skilled person. Then the communication also will be skillful in nature. Then principles of empathy. Principles of empathy says about, instead of showing sympathy, set yourself in patient's shoes and then give reflections. जो counseling here comes to the standard of the patient. Then then the counselor will understand the problem better, then give a proper solution to the counseling. Then principle of a non-judge. Mental attitude: do not criticize or comment negatively regarding patient complaints. Non-judge मतलब principles of non-judge मतलब it should not be pressurize on the mental attitude of the patient. It do not criticize of the problem of the counseling. The counselor always be positive in nature to help the counseling. Principle of confidentiality: always keep the patient's name and the problem strictly secret and assure the patient about the same. प्रिंसिपल ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी मतलब जो प्रॉब्लम होता है, कोई भी पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम होगा, कोई भी रिलेशनशिप में प्रॉब्लम होगा, तो काउंसलर को उसका नेम, एड्रेस और प्रॉब्लम सीक्रेट रखना चाहिए. देन प्रिंसिपल ऑफ इंडिविजुअलिटी: treat each people and every patient as unique as respect his problem as well. The counselor have to treat all the counselor have to treat all the counselee in a equal manner and give importance to the problems of each counselee in a equal manner. Then principle of non emotional involvement. It says about not getting emotionally involved with the patient and avoid getting carried away with feelings. पेशेंट के फीलिंग्स को एक्सेप्ट नहीं करना है. काउंसलिंग अपने ओन डिसीजंस देना है, प्रॉब्लम्स को अपने आप जो समझना चाहिए. देन काउंसलर don't fail with the emotion and feelings of the patient, but he or she, the counselor, have to keep patience within himself and handle the situation and give a proper solution to the problem. Then we are going to the conclusion that guidance and counseling have threefold functions, namely adjustmental, orientation and developmental. It says about the namely adjustmental. Counseling is adjustmental, मतलब सिचुएशन के हिसाब से हमको कैसे एडजस्ट करना है, हमको क्या क्या नीड चाहिए. देन ओरिएंटेशनल मतलब जो फर्स्ट इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट होता है, जो काउंसलिंग ओरिएंटेशनल होता है, जो प्रॉब्लम को इंट्रोड्यूस होता है काउंसलिंग में. देन डेवलपमेंट काउंसलिंग विल बी डेवलप द फिजिकल मेंटल डेवलपमेंट एंड मेंटल एबिलिटी ऑफ द काउंसलर बाय counseling. Then nowadays guidance and counseling plays a important role in every educational institutions. In every educational institution, the guidance and counseling is considered as a main and vital role for the development of the children and to know what are the problems in the development of the children. With this I am concluding my topic. Thank you sir.